welcome back to Elijah Plus. I just wanted to share my quick thoughts and feelings about what products that you should probably get, what you probably should avoid, or basically what's up to you of what you feel comfortable that you want to spend your money on, because I can't tell you what to do with your own money. But I know that Apple has released their Wonderlust event for 2023 as their iPhone season kickoff with Apple events. So they released the iPhone 15, 15 Plus, 15 Pro, and Pro Max. And then they also released the Apple Watch Series 9 and the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which they also talk about being their first carbon neutral product ahead of schedule, which is always nice to see about Apple caring about the environment. So I'm going to get in this buyer's guide and share with you guys my thoughts, feelings, and opinions, and then you can go from there. iPhone SE 3 has been a pretty decent product for those who are wanting still to hold on to the home button, but honestly, even though you get the old form factor with the most powerful chip, it comes with its ups and downs of battery life and efficiency since it is in an older design. Now it's rumored that it's supposed to get a new model soon, maybe in the spring event during March or April, so be on the lookout for that. If you want to buy it, sure, but it's kind of getting a little bit outdated. Let's talk about iPhone 13. iPhone 13 is still a pretty decent phone to get with another $100 price drop from Apple's website. Instead of being $699, it's going to be $599. But also with that caveat, you're not going to be able to purchase through Apple's website the iPhone 13 mini. I believe that if you're just going to get the 13, just get the 13 regular. It has the better battery life for the better price, and it's a pretty good contender going into 2024. With iPhone 14 and 14 Plus, it's a little bit of a lackluster of people having a controversy over that 14 lineup just because of how the pricing was and you were getting the same chip from last year's phone, which technically isn't true. It's still the power of the iPhone 13 Pro's A15 chip that was in the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus. So you get some of the Pro performance from the 13 model that was in the Pro lineup, but in a more budget-friendly phone. And once again, since the new phones are out now, they got their first $100 price drop, so it's going to be at $799 and then $699 for those two models. Obviously, the 15 and the 15 Plus are absolutely great this year. They get the redesign with the curved edges, no more sharp edges on the sides. Then you get that still aluminum, but that color matted glass that's on the back. So it's really like what they said before, color infusion glass. And then you get the dynamic island, you get USB-C for the first time. So it's a little bit of a bigger upgrade comparing to what they are normally giving with the base model products. So I think it's going to be a good time for you guys to upgrade if you're coming from, an iPhone 13, an iPhone 12, even iPhone 11 for that matter as well. So yeah, definitely check those out. It's going to be a little bit of adjustment since it is a USB-C port and no longer accepting Lightning, but it has its benefits where you can charge your AirPods or you can charge your Mac or vice versa, where for your iPad can charge your phone. So I think that's really cool just to have that USB-C port to help charge you benefits. And then moving on to the iPhone Pros, which is the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max. I would say it's a pretty interesting year. I would have to have it physically in my hand to really be if titanium is really durable. I have seen some things about how it's more, easily to break, or it's more likely that you have to put a case on the phone. But honestly, it's kind of like we beg for one thing and then, okay, Apple gives us this, and then now it's like, it's like a little bit of a give and take, because for a long time Apple was not about repairability and they've wanted to have it their way. But now, since it has that more repairability, now people are starting to complain about, oh, well, it's more fragile or whatever the case may be when it came to that titanium, with when people seen that video by Jerry Rig Everything. But overall, the phone seems great. The camera qualities are always great, especially with the Pro Max getting the 5x optical zoom, and then you can get really close and still have great quality shots. And then you once again get the USB-C port, and with the new A17 Pro chip, you get more capabilities for gaming and efficiency and all the wonderful things with the phone. So I'm super excited to finally get the iPhone 15 Pro Max in natural titanium. That video will be coming out later this year. I didn't really have the capacity to get up in the morning and pre-order it, so I have to wait until like relatively November. Hopefully it comes in sooner, but yeah, I would have to give my more thoughts and opinions deep dive on that when I actually get the phone. Apple Watch SE is also carbon neutral, so even though it is just the SE, it does have the carbon neutral band. If you don't care about the always on display, if you don't care about all the health benefits, I guess, that comes with the watch, and you just want something pretty basic just to tell the time and all the things, then yeah, it's a pretty good buy for I think it's $279 or $249, one of the two. And you can be able to get the basic needs of what you want without having all the higher end cost of a higher end model. With Apple Watch Series 9 and Apple Watch Ultra 2, they both get an upgraded S9 chip that's not a rebranded chip. So it's actually better in performance with a 20% boost in efficiency. And even though it still has the same all-day battery life, I think with this better performance, it should manage the battery life of your watch better. And so it has the new double tap feature that's strictly for the S9 and Apple Watch Ultra. So with the better processor chip with the S9, that's why it's restricted just for those models. So that's coming out, I think, a little later next month in the software update that comes with that. But overall, it's Apple's first carbon neutral watch, so I'm pretty sure they're excited about that. If you want to get the Series 9, go for it. I don't think it's going to be a terrible purchase if you get it. But once again, it's still pretty new, and I do like how the fact that we do have a new double tap feature where it does make life a little bit easier when using Apple Watch. And then also with Apple Watch Ultra 2, it's the same old from the first. Not a lot has changed except for really having roadside assistance on all models of the watch except for the SE, and then also being able to have the S9 chip inside. There's really nothing else that's changed except for the performance and then the new watch face as well, the modular Ultra. So I have it on right now, and it's pretty nice because of the fact that it gives a lot of more information that I didn't know that I need, but actually I do. I like to check the time. I like to have multiple things going on. And that's kind of just who I am, having multiple things going on at the same time, so I can quickly check, oh, let me check the weather, or let me check the time, or let me check my calendar. And also, I did have a little bit of a lackluster feeling with watchOS 10 being so widget heavy, but as I kind of gave it some time, and I'll make a more deep dive video about my experience with watchOS 10, and explain my first thoughts and feelings about it, because with everything else that I was using beta for, like for the Mac and the iOS and iPadOS, it was pretty fine. I was pretty adjusted to, but using watchOS 10 was kind of like, why so many widgets? Like, I don't get the point of a small screen having that. But yeah, so more on that later, but make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you like this video so far. If you haven't liked it yet, make sure you like it. Okay, and then finally, I know they didn't really touch much about this, but I wanted to talk about AirPods. So AirPods 2, no go. I don't think they're appropriate to be purchasing for going into 2024. You might as well just get AirPods 3. They have the better battery life. They have, better sound quality over the 2s. Plus it comes with Lightning. So, I mean, well, they both come with Lightning, but it's still like, it's just better. Just go ahead and get the AirPods 3. AirPods 3 is like the best of both worlds of having the smaller form factor and the more affordable price of the AirPods 2, but has the look, the feel of AirPods Pro. And then with the AirPods Pro 2, they now have finally updated it using USB-C. So like I said before, during the iPhone buyer's guide portion of the video, you can use your USB-C charger to charge AirPods, whether through the brick, through the phone, Mac, iPad, all the things. Now they have USB-C. And then they have great sound quality. There's also been an update where to them that if you have Vision Pro, you can be the first to actually experience lossless audio, which is kind of weird how they did that when using USB-C. I don't know why that equates to have USB-C for that to work. I don't know, it's weird. But just a fun fact of what I just learned, that if you decide to get Vision Pro and use the USB AirPods Pro 2, you can be able to use lossless audio. And last but not least, AirPods Max. Now, it's a little weird. I can't recommend, but I also can't recommend at the same time. Like, it's weird because I don't know when the next cycle update is. It's kind of random. We haven't heard any rumors about it, except for maybe new colors. But what's been hearing is it's either going to be in late 2023, early 2024, or late 2024. And I'm just like, Apple, why is it taking so long? I mean, well, like for example, AirPods Pro, it took them 3 years to have them updated because they came out in 2019 and then they got released in 2022. No, 2020. Yeah, 2022. Around that time frame with the updated AirPods Pro. It might be 2023. I'm pretty sure it's 2023 now, I'm sorry. Because I think it came out around the spring event. But yeah, so it took them 3 years to update it. And so AirPods Max came out in December of 2020. And then, you know, it's getting to 2023. So update, please. I would love to see a new color. Midnight would be phenomenal. But yeah, and I also made a video about how maybe they can make AirPods Max lighter, because I know that was a problem when people were using it. So you could just probably check the tag above and either at the end of this video, and I'll show you what I mean by they could use titanium to make it lighter, since they are adding titanium to the 15 Pros. So that's it, all my buyer's guide of what you should probably get or what you should probably avoid. Thank you guys for tuning in to Elijah Plus though. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below all your thoughts and feelings, and I'll see you in another video.